It started with 4 simple words: I need some space. When my wife Sarah said them, my world tilted on its axis. We'd been married for 7 years, built a life together, a home, da-da-da. We had our ups and downs, sure, but what couple doesn't? I thought this was just another bump in the road. Space. Okay, I could give her space. I figured she was stressed from work, maybe feeling overwhelmed. So I stepped back. I gave her evenings to herself, didn't text as much, tried to be the supportive, understanding husband. But the space she wanted wasn't just a few feet of physical distance. It was a canyon, and it was growing wider every day. She started staying out later. Her phone became permanently attached to her hand, always angled away from me. The excuses were flimsy at first. Drinks with colleagues, working late on a project. Then they became bolder. Weekend retreat for work. A whole weekend. My gut started screaming at me, a tight knot of dread that wouldn't go away. I tried to talk to her, to bridge the gap, but she'd just shut me down. You're being clingy, she'd say. This is exactly why I needed space. She made me feel like I was the problem, like my concern was an attack. The breaking point came on a Tuesday night. She said she was going to a yoga class. An hour later, I realized I'd left my wallet in her car. I drove to the yoga studio, but her car wasn't there. Panic set in. I called her. No answer. I called again. Straight to voicemail. I drove around, my mind racing through the worst-case scenarios. And then I saw it. Her car, parked outside a fancy downtown hotel. Not a yoga studio, not an office building. A hotel. A moment I just sat in my car staring. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. I told myself there had to be an explanation. A work conference? A friend in town? But I knew. Deep down, I already knew. I walked into the lobby, feeling like a ghost. I didn't know what I was going to do. Confront her? Make a scene? I just needed to see. As I stood near the elevators, I saw them. Sarah laughing, holding hands with a man I didn't recognize. He leaned in and kissed her, and she melted into him. It wasn't a friendly kiss. It was the kind of kiss we used to share. In that instant, everything became clear. The space she needed wasn't for herself. It was for him. She wasn't finding herself. She had already found someone else. The room she was making wasn't in her life, but in her heart, and I was the one being moved out. I turned around and walked out of that hotel without them ever seeing me. The drive home was a blur. The life we built had been a lie. Her need for space was the cruelest excuse I'd ever heard. It wasn't about her needing to breathe. It was about her suffocating me with deception while she was building a new life behind my back. That night I packed a bag. It was my turn to create some space, but this time it was permanent. It was space to heal from a betrayal that cut deeper than any knife. If you're going through something like this, please know you're not alone. It's a devastating experience, and it's okay to feel broken. Talk to friends, family, or a professional. Healing is a long road, but it's a journey you don't have to take by yourself. Thanks for listening to my story. Take care.